Hi guys, Chess Learning for Life back with Game 5 of the Women's Chess Championship 2025. This time with Zhu and Jun with black and Tan Zhongyi with Zhu and Jun with white and Tan Zhongyi with black. And today, looking at this Game 5, it's a Sicilian. And it's another one of those Sicilians of Game 1 and Game 3 where Zhu was also Zhu was also white, and Tan was also black, and this is E6 push. And this time what do we see? We see the idea from Game 1 instead of Game 3, which is immediately striking with d4 instead of fixing the center with c4. Here you see kind of a Najdorf idea and dropping the bishop back to a7. But as you can see, black is already behind in development after castles and c4, trying to undermine this d5 square. And this might look like a weakness, and it may prove to be, but if you defend it well, it's stopping this bishop's line of sight. After knight here, one thing I want to talk about is this bishop e2. Now it is a natural retreat to keep the bishop here, but what I want to say is the rule of distance 4, and basically you want this to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares, the bishop and the knight right here, and this bishop really limits this knight's mobility, right? You limit these 4 squares, and the bishop still has scope right here. This is just a side note, but let's get back to the game. Now b5 is kind of an overcommitment, and this just gives white a passed pawn. After f4 and even knight c4 is a mistake because you're getting too aggressive, and this is not a good outpost. Like, it could already be taken and the pawn structure would be damaged. And here, trading off like this, but this is kind of taking prematurely because you have a Suizenzug, an in-between move right here, targeting this pawn, and after c takes, bishop takes, the opening of your pieces, the opening the lines for your pieces, activating them is more important. And after f6, f5, the position is collapsing, queen d6 is coming, and your king can't run already, right? So here taking is still not a mistake. You're up a pawn, always good, but it's double pawns, so it might be argued that it's not really a pawn advantage. Now still queen d4, and now you see all the advantage is gone because you're retreating and allowing the bishop pairs to come into play. Now f5 is a good attempt, but here, yeah, it is a good attempt to open lines, but after takes bishop e3, This is a weak pawn and the attack is coming. And now another pawn drops. Here you can just get away with off the pin. Nice bishop on d4. H3, a prophylactic move. Just freeing up the back rank is always a good idea. But I think here you could already go for a queen trade and really just harass the queen back and take a better position with your queen, but things are still okay. Now, I don't really like this, but I mean, it is holding on to your pawn. And here you need to be careful not to go king h2, because now queen c7 hits and your rook is in danger, right? And the only way you could save it is g3 doesn't save it, because queen c6, and look who's attacking who now. And the only way to save this is to take with the bishop, and yeah, game goes on. 2 pawns for an exchange, but here rook f1, well timed, takes, and this queen infiltration is not that scary because there's a quiet king move. That's why you play h3, right? And here the back rank infiltration might look a little bit sus, but everything's alright. Your king goes to g3. And here, check. And then just getting everything protected. Bishop e3. Now this pawn rolls. Some repeating here, but there is knight c4 to protect everything again. And hopping in with the knight. This pawn can't be taken because knight e8 is too strong. I mean, you can't do anything to protect g7. And here, still taking some accuracy. Dropping the king back. And activating the bishop. And here trying to activate the queen. And because you still need to take care of this g2 pawn, right? But now when the queen moves away, this pawn rolls, check, and brilliancy ends this game for us. If you're wondering why you can't take, because this queen g6 and then queen f5. Yeah, just queen f5 and you lose the rook anyways. And yeah, that rounds off game 5. And you taking a 3-2 lead. And stay tuned for game 6. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe for more chess content. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.